London!
Hello, YouTube friends!
Today is the best day of our entire London trip. It's Richard Digby Day.
Richard Digby Day.
And
we just love Richard Digby Day.
We do. Let's give some background on this man. He's the director of the London Directors Academy, something like that.
London Dramatic Academy.
Thank you, Laura. Oh, this is special guest.
Special guest!
Yay! Right. Special guest knows all. Therefore, Richard Digby Day is the director of the London Dramatic Academy. He is the smartest man in the universe.
He's fantastic, and he knows everyone.
Yes.
Everyone important in the world, he knows.
He's close personal friends with Judi Dench.
Judi
Dench.
And he launched Hugh Grant's career.
No, he ruined Hugh Grant's career.
No, what? He just...
No. Richard Digby Day
told...
Richard Digby Day tells us a story. Are you licking my hand? Richard Digby Day told us a story in Shakespeare class when he came to visit us in America. Yes, he did. He's so awesome. That he told Hugh Grant that he couldn't act. He said, "You're very pretty, but you can't act."
You're very pretty, but you can't act.
And that is why Hugh Grant only plays the same foppish character in every movie.
But that's not why he plays the same character. It's just all he can play.
No, it's
because he is very pretty, but he just
Richard Digby Day. What are you doing?
And he hasn't done a play since he was told that.
Right, exactly. Richard Digby Day ruined his confidence. Oh, no. That's how powerful this man is.
He's powerful.
But at the same time, that gave us movies like, Love Actually and Music and Lyrics, 2 Weeks Notice.
Notting Hill.
I love Hugh Grant. I really do. So I'm not that's what we're sitting on. I'm not, that mad at Richard Digby Day for doing that, although I kind of feel bad for Hugh. But whatever, he has had a very successful career, and he is very pretty. In any event, Richard Digby Day, very smart man. He notices things in side lines that no normal human being would ever notice.
He is a genius. There was this line. It
was about a prologue.
Right.
In A Midsummer's Night's Dream, we had to do 2 scenes from it. There were 2 different groups, and they were the rude mechanical scenes, the play actors. And so the scene that we were in, all 3 of us actually, plus others.
Which way?
There you go. Hi. For a second time. No, you're not. Don't worry. So the scene that we did was like the first scene with the rude mechanicals. And they were looking for a place to practice. And Bottom, the weaver, says, "Oh, well, there's killing in this play that we're doing, and won't that make the ladies upset? Let's write a prologue and make it, known that I'm not actually dying, I'm also not actually Pyramus."
So what Richard said to do, and this blows my mind, is he said to make it, a new word that, Bottom has just learned this brand new word, and so he's trying to use it and everything, and no one else knows the word. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
That's, the coolest thing ever. So he's like, a prologue! We need a prologue! So cool.
Yeah. Richard Digby Day he's a wonderful, wonderful person. There's so many things, there's so many, interesting things that he knows about acting and life and Shakespeare. And, he sees things from a whole different perspective that you would have never thought of. He also came up with the 1 clap pause and the 2 clap pause, which are very important to know it as an actor. You can never take a pause that's longer than 2 claps. So that's very important. Also, he likes to emphasize words and speak them in the British way, but not with a British accent. So you say words like clock, you have to say clock, with a k. He made a big emphasis on how Brittany said clock. And he likes, and
what is it, a clock?
There's no clock in the forest. There's no love in the forest. Yes, we went, yeah. In any event, yeah, someone said the word cannot, and he said, pronounce it the British way, cannot.
Cannot.
Right. No, I thought it was an emphasis on the not.
No, it was an emphasis on the can.
Oh.
She said cannot.
Oh. Well,
he said cannot.
In any event, Richard Digby Day, but he also says, when you're reading Shakespeare, don't try and affect a British accent because Americans can't do accents.
Yeah, Americans are really bad, which you saw probably the other night when we were doing our accent.
Mm-hmm. Or the night before that when Lauren was talking about the waitress that told her that Americans cannot do British accents.
Mm-hmm. Or when I was trying to say Primark.
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 In any event, Richard Digby Day was wonderful. Just another great, great aspect of the London trip. And actually, he's so funny, too. Two of the girls on our trip went to see, because obviously London, we all know, is famous for its theater. And so in West End, they're doing the sequel to Phantom of the Opera, Love Never Dies, which I'll tell you a funny tidbit about. Actually, Andrew Lloyd Webber loves his cat very much, and he lets the cat, like roam all over his house. Unfortunately, one day when he was like he had just finished up like the whole lyrics or something to do with the music for Love Never Dies, the sequel. His cat walked over his keyboard and deleted the entire thing. And he had to start over. And that's why Love Never Dies is only coming out now. Yes. Knowledge you will only learn from people like me. And I promise it's true. You can probably Wikipedia it. Right, I am a star. A star.
It's like I'm a star.
That's a triangle, and those are just hands. In any event, so Love Never Dies. Obviously, stop. Obviously, it's.
Why is it just me?
I don't know. So Richard Digby Day, when he hears that these girls say, like, oh, we went to see Love Never Dies, the sequel to Phantom of the Opera, he was like, oh, paint never dries. Is this as bad as everyone says it is? Which is just great. Paint never dries. Only Richard Digby Day would come up with that.
I'm sure he's heard of
it,
other
but
people.
Only he can deliver it that quickly.
Exactly. He's just wonderful.
The sad thing was the girls were like, no, we loved it. And it was like, embarrassing.
Anyway, so this is 7 minutes long of a post that was going to be shorter than normal. So let's continue with the rest of our day. Do we do anything else? No.
We went to Leicester Square again, and we got some delicious Indian food. Definitely when you come to London, get Indian food. Try and get Middle Eastern food if you can. It's really good here because there's so many people here who come from the Middle East and India and things like that. So definitely do that. Definitely have fun, and we'll talk to you later. Ta-ta for now, London. Cheerio!
Bye, YouTube friends!